Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited to be with you guys today. This is the Funkaholic, and I have so much. I have a couple of new Funkos. We went on this extreme mini hunt. There's only two stores in the town where Bill has to go to the doctor. Yes, second time this week. And so since we were there, we went to Walgreens where I got a really nice pop, and we went to a GameStop where I got something for our trade event. Trade event. Okay. I've already got a few people down in my book, and I will find it. It's just not showing itself. I have to wait until it says, "Hey, I'm here." I'll find it. So the exciting thing is, um, and what I was thinking, and I hope this works well, is that when you figure out you want to trade something, there's something you want, it can be any pop. Just remember, the higher the price of the pop, the harder it may be to get somebody to do a trade. You are allowed, if between the two of you, you decide, well, I'll pay you this much money and this many pops for this, pop that you wanted. Here's the deal. There's got to be rules. Okay. And I will not put up with anybody being scammed, like not sending the pop that you've traded for and keeping the other person's pop. Nothing like that. Okay. If you do, this big scary creature right here. Look at, look. You want to see Mama? This big hairy creature will come to your house and lick you to death. That's right. She'll lick you to death. And if that doesn't do, she'll make a big old scratch all over your arm like she does to me. I'm going to do that. Okay. Watch out for Daddy. He's got it in for you. He's got all my hair with him, with her. Whew. Worse for the wear. Okay, so there'll be none of that. If there is, of course, you will be first. We will find out. I have to find out what kind of punishment. I don't want to say punishment, and I hate to even have to think of these things, but I've traded pens for a long time. What seems like a long time, it's really like 4 years. And I've only done pops, but I've only done a trade. I don't think I've ever done a trade with pops. I've tried to, but nobody ever wanted to trade with me because I didn't have no good pops. Now I got good pops. So that brings me, we've got to have reputable people. And right now, I have no reason not to trust any of you. But if by some chance something like this happens, then since I am the showrunner here, so to speak, you have to come to me. And this person has to be contacted by me, and we will see what we can do. There are laws against certain things in the mail, and I don't think we can apply any of those here because it would be such a small amount probably. But let's all agree, please, that we will not have to take any steps to make whoever got scammed whole, because that's what we would be doing. So that's one thing. That might have been two things. The next thing is Terry, was it Terry Travis? That was it. Carrie Travis, who won the two pops, 1-2, and apparently he split them with a girlfriend or a wife. I'm not sure which, but she picked the orange bird from Disneyland, actually from Walt Disney World. And it's just as cute as it can be. And he chose, what did he choose?
Twisty.
Oh, he chose Twisty. Twisty is a clown who was on American Horror Story Freak Show. I'll be darned if he's not back this year, because it's all about the clowns this year. And keep looking for it to be about the clowns, because whenever a movie like It, and then a TV show of the quality of American Horror Story goes into the clowns, it's going to be bringing the clowns. That's what it's going to be. So those are the two pops they picked. I hope you enjoyed them. They are in the mail. I will put a message on in the messenger on Facebook, so you will have your tracking number. I think that's it. Please enjoy them. And if possible, send me a photo of you guys holding your pops or something, because I'd like to share it with everybody. Okay, so that's that. Let's see, what else? So the trade is on. Right now, I noticed that somebody had put on one, and I have to go through them because people are, I mean, obviously you put them where you put them. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I am retired and I just kind of like to do stuff like this. So, people are already putting things they want, and that's good. I noticed somebody put that they wanted Dwight. I'm assuming they're talking about Dwight. And he was from last weekend or weekend, the time when you're retired, you know it. I think it's Friday every day. And the next day is like Wednesday. And then it's all of a sudden Saturday, and I have no idea how the days went. Anyways, this is from the New York Comic Con that just ended, and I found this little guy. I had one and I really wanted to keep mine, but I found another. So, the person who put Dwight down, I am going to find you and offer you Dwight. In return for Dwight, he cost me $15. So I figure you could, I figured the amount I should be able to get would be between 10 and 15. If that's, I know exactly what I want, so I will put it. I will look through the thing and I'll send you a note. I'll try to DM you. That's really difficult for me. It's really easy on Facebook, and I keep looking on the left for my message thing, and it's like it's not over there. It doesn't say anything about. But I will find you. And so I found this Dwight. He's in great shape. And if people are out there that did not get the 8-bit Batman, the GameStops, if you find a GameStop that's kind of out of the way, I mean, the GameStop we went to is not in a small city, but it's not in a big, huge city. But they have a ton of 8-bit Batmans. They're like an hour and a half away from me. But if anybody is interested, we're on the Oregon coast. So if you're on the Oregon coast to the south, that would be North Bend or Coos Bay. On what street?
It's on.
Dead noise.
I don't know.
Dead. We don't know. It's one of the main streets. Google it. Put it in your map. South Broadway, he says. Off Broadway. Like a play that they wouldn't even let me be in. But it's okay. It's your fault. Okay, so if they had literally 10 8-bit Batmans. I don't know how many they started with. I did find out that, and seems to be several GameStops, is that they are taking the chases and putting them behind the counter. You can see them, but you have to go look or ask for them. I did, they were already out, but yeah. So, okay, that's about it. Let me show. Okay, one of the pops I was thinking that I was going to show you that was mine was Court Dwight, which may not be mine. He won't be mine because this is his foster home. I need somebody to adopt him, so I'm going to try really hard to figure out which one of you needed Dwight. And then I found this. I fell in love with it. I'm not a big Star Wars person, but this is from the Star Wars of my how do you say it? Not my age, but my this is a Star Wars from when I was not young, but I was certainly old enough to go see Star Wars by myself or with maybe even with one of my kids. What year did Star Wars come out? I don't know. But if it was after 1978, I already had kids. I did. And that kid has a kid. Ouch. Alrighty, well, enough teasing. I found this at the Walgreens that is right down the street from GameStop. Is it down the street from GameStop? No, it's on another street. We don't know. We just drove, the car drove itself. But this is Luke and Darth Vader having their Cloud City duel. If I'm not mistaken, and I usually am, I think this is the scene in which Vader tells Luke, Luke, I am your father. I don't know, but I think so. But regardless, it's still a pivotal moment of the film. And I love when they do movie moments in anything. You know, I love when they take an iconic film and maybe put pictures in a book or oh, I do have another one to show you. When I love iconic scenes from movies, they are important. It's hard to explain. It's like society needs these things. It almost is like movies tell us how to live. I grew up watching so much TV and so many movies that I'm really good at Trivia Pursuit, unless they go to stupid sports, which should be thrown off the whole face of the earth. I'm sorry. This, blah. But it's just, you learn so much, even from watching fictional TV. But now you can watch, you know, all this live true crime and nature and outer space. You do learn things. You know, it's not just junk. And in my opinion, it's never been just junk. You learn how to socialize. You learn how other cultures live. You learn what food they eat. I mean, how to cook it. It's amazing. And I've always been interested in it, which is definitely why I decided to first go into photography and did celebrities, and then I decided, um, you know, I would rather not go out and, you know, do stuff. I would much rather sit home and write about it or watch movies and tell people. I always did that when I was a kid. Anybody who knew me when I was a kid, I would go to the movies and I'd sit there and tell them the whole story. Every single bit of it. I'm sure they were pretty tired by the time it was over. But anyways, I got one more thing to show you. This pop all of a sudden went live. That same Facebook page that I tell you about. I'll have to put a link to it because they're pretty awesome. she just, I think it's a she. If it's not, I apologize. I'll apologize over the message thing. But she put a link. This pop is all of a sudden live. Go and get it. And here it is. Isn't he cute? Scrooge McDuck once again from New York Comic Con. So yeah, I have him in a protector. I'm trying to put everything in a protector that needs protecting. I should probably set in a protector because, you know, never know what's going to happen to you in the forest. Hello. Okay, and he's sitting on all this gold. And you know, I'm really kind of disappointed because in the pictures, it looked like the gold was really like a bright gold color, which gold is. And this gold just kind of looks like it's not gold. It's fake gold. But anyway, so those are my two pops. And Daryl is waiting for a home. So I'm going to go right now and look for that. I'm going to try to get this, I'm going to try to get this up. Anyways, I will be communicating with you probably on a daily basis regarding the trades. No matter which video you watch, or if you go and happen to watch another video, if you're not already, subscribe, hit notifications so you know when I post a video, because it could be that somebody has found your pop. That's another thing. I will be cruising to see if somebody, you know, if somebody has a pop that you want to trade for, put a reply to that person and say, I have a pop, you know, and then maybe put my name, and then we'll like put you together. I don't know how that's going to work. I have a review, you know, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. My first step is found a Dwight. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.